Whenever we want to make any change, and if that change is little difficult and hard to do, then the very first thing that we encounter is the resistance and friction to make that change. And this resistance and friction is the single most blocker to make any change. And at the initial stage, this friction and resistance become the biggest blocker for any change. And if we do not have the right system and process in place, then it really becomes very difficult to stick to the plan for the change. So the obvious question is, what kind of system and process is needed in order to succeed? Well, it depends on different things, like what kind of change that we want to make, what kind of lifestyle that we are currently having, and what kind of circumstances that we are in, and many more. The good part is we all can figure out what system and process that we need in order to make the change. All we need to do is think and spend some time. Let's talk about time. The most of the remaining part of this video is related to the change that I have been trying to make for myself and the system and process that I have been trying to build for that. You may find it irrelevant for your case, but you can still use it as a framework and guideline and build your system and processes accordingly for your change. I started my YouTube channel in early 2024, and I just started without even thinking about any system and process around it. But after that, I slowly started realizing that if I don't build some system and process around it, I will not be able to continue with this. So I had to figure out how to get time, how to build the system and process, and use that system and process in what I want to do. In my case, it was to create YouTube videos. To continue my YouTube journey, I needed time, and finding out the time was the most difficult part for me. I literally had no spare time when I started my YouTube in the beginning of 2024. So I had to figure out few things to manage my time better, and I identified few areas and I built some system and process around it, which eventually helped me to get some time that I could invest on my YouTube journey. The first area that I looked at and optimize is personal finance. So most of my transactions used to be manual, be it paying the utility bills or insurance premium or any investment or paying the credit card bills. Most of it used to be all manual, and that also almost throughout different dates of the month, and it used to take a lot of time. So I built some process and system around it to keep track of different bills and paying those bills automatically. And for that, I had to create some accounts, I had to set up some auto debits and all those things, but I did that to automate all my financial transactions. Also, I built a system to keep track of my expenses and the budget. This whole thing had helped me to save good amount of time. And the second thing that I looked at and tried to build some process and system around is the daily task, like remembering different things, managing the to-do list, buying groceries, and any sort of task like that. Now the problem with doing the daily task in that kind of ad hoc way is forgetting few things here and there. It used to take a lot of time to remember and do. To get rid of that problem, I built a note-taking system where I can just literally dump my brain and I don't have to make any effort to remember anything, and I just can track and complete those tasks without missing any. And it also helps me to save some time. And the last thing that I did to get back some time is lifestyle change. So I used to go to bed very late and I was never a morning person, and my weekends were really busy. So I had to make some lifestyle changes to wake up early in the morning, make a habit for a daily walk, and say no to a lot of the weekend activities. And that helped me to get back a good amount of time. Now I can spend that time for my YouTube video creation. So those systems and processes that I built helped me to save my time, and I could better manage it, and I utilized that time to build some more systems and process around YouTube video creation and other things, like creating template for YouTube, creating a system for YouTube idea generation and research, building a system to keep track of book building a system for knowledge base, and many more. I am at the initial stage of my YouTube journey, and so are the systems and processes that I have built, but I can see some benefit of it, and these systems and processes are to be improved in future, and the benefit is going to be compounded over a period of time. Systems and processes can help to make the change we want, so we have to use the right tools and software to build the system and process. And one of the versatile tool that can help immensely, and I personally use, is Notion. If you have never heard about it or new to it, then you can check out my video on Notion for beginners here. Thank you for watching.